Tensions are high in Uganda's capital Kampala. Spiralling inflation and rising prices have brought people onto the streets. But demonstrations are quickly dispersed by police.
Petroleum prices are high. We are facing a problem of bad roads. We have a problem of poor transport, corruption. The government is poor.
Chiseka Market in the heart of the city is a tinderbox, often the first place to flare up. It was the site of violence earlier this year when activists called for people to protest simply by walking to work in solidarity with those who can no longer afford transportation. The police and army stopped the demonstrations with brutal force. Now the organisers have called for the walk-to-work protests to resume. Opposition leader Kizza Besigye tried to join in. Police surrounded his house, so he repeatedly tries to sneak out, but each time he's arrested and taken back, effectively placed under house arrest. He says it's illegal, and now he wants to take the fight to the courts.
We are going to challenge vehemently. It's nothing but an abuse of rights.
Police have arrested scores of demonstrators, including many of the key members from the activist group Action for Change, known as A4C. Police accuse them of trying to violently overthrow the government, and they say 15 of them will be charged with treason, punishable by death in Uganda.
This one is called treason. The A4C campaign, therefore, is not an innocent, well-meaning campaign, as it is portrayed by its sponsors and campaigners. It is a deliberate and well-planned plot to overthrow the government.
Ministers are also facing trouble in Parliament, with MPs demanding transparency over alleged corruption scandals. Along with the unrest on the streets, it's been a tumultuous year for the government. Opposition leaders and activists in Uganda have been inspired by the Arab Spring. Protests and strikes have been happening on and off for 6 months. But faced with heavy-handed police tactics, many Ugandans choose to stay well clear of the unrest. Politics is often seen as a business too dirty to get involved in. And so to date, the demonstrations haven't gathered the momentum seen in the north of the continent. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Kampala, Uganda.